Without further ado, allow us to begin. Hang on. I gotta make sure here, just in case it's set to the wrong fucking browser. It was set to the wrong browser. I'm glad I did that. Okay. Last we left off, the party that we have been following. I'm sorry, Ayla, why are you among us? Or not among us, a repo today?
Oh, fuck. I can't change that right now. Sorry, buddy.
That's
it's
okay.
Just gonna have to.
That's okay. The party, the Adventures of Azius party, found the ritual site for the upcoming vampiric ritual that they were intent on stopping. They found and slaughtered Harmosa, the one of the two fledgling vampires. One of the two fledgling vampires working on setting up the ritual. And then they met and spoke to Calyx, the other fledgling working on the ritual. Hellebore managed to convince Calyx to stand down, that if he had any loyalty still to Mortem, that this is not what Mortem would have wanted. And Calyx, in exchange, gave her the location of one of the coffins of the independents of the Crest Hunt. Shotina Fallant, Morlena's daughter, known as the Daughter of Death. Her coffin is beneath Adoria City in the Underdark, in an ancient temple of Yu, goddess of betrayal. And technically once known as the goddess of loyalty. With Calyx talked down and Hermosa killed, the party found their way back up to the cliff, where they now wait patiently for the arrival of the Blood Tavern. Daemon, the right hand of the Crest Hunt, and the man who started this whole thing. From the beginning, the party have been dealing with and hunting down Daemon. When they finally encountered him, he took the life of Todd. And now, it is finally time to turn the tides. With that being said, is there anything you guys would like to do before Daemon arrives?
Go ahead and get out of the way so he doesn't get the shot. Okay, tough crowd.
I don't think so. We're here to mostly observe and assist. And if we're not being asked to do one or the other, we're just gonna sit here and...
Does it? Absolutely not, Akatana. You will be expected to fight. You are not here to observe.
And assist. She's here to assist. That's why she was asked to bring along. However, currently, with nothing happening, she's just here to observe and wait and laugh at everyone else stumbling around when Nyx shows up and disappears in a huff of anger. But yeah, so she's just watching. She's just waiting.
We get a short rest.
Yeah, you guys can get a short rest in.
Hellebore is not doing anything before he shows up, but the moment he does, there is a series of things that she's going to do.
Okay.
What do we have in the Band of Spell Storing? Oh wait, no, he's full. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think I'm good to go.
All right. Everyone's short rested. Everyone is prepared.
We still only have one charge left for today, from Pack Bearer, so we can reroll 1d20 between me and Rain.
Yeah, about that. Not for long.
Reminder that we should technically have a long rest, because we came the night before, and then we're like sleeping in the hut, and it's the next day that this is happening.
You're right. Yes, long rest, everyone. Long rest.
Long rest. All right, we got all our things.
Not for long.
So a reminder to update the calendar.
Yes.
Spends all my
Thank you.
things.
Thank you, Tori.
Thank you, Tori.
I summoned Nyx twice, so I use
Oh,
all
no,
my
I already did update the calendar. Aha! I'm on top of it!
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. You're right. I lied.
Rosie.
Yeah, Tyler? Yeah.
You're right. I totally lied. Hang on. It's 2 days behind. I was looking at the new moons and I'm like, yeah, it's a new moon tonight. That's exactly what we're preparing for, right? I totally had it. Oh god, this means I
I'm
need to
actively
calculate when
looking at it. I'm
KX's
like,
next new moon
huh.
is.
We might have a problem, guys.
Hang on. Well, I'll do this math later, actually. Okay. Anything else? All right.
Not particularly.
As you wait, the sun sets slowly in the distance. You feel your heart begins to race. Anxiety in your veins. Can I have a perception check from anyone keeping an eye out for the Blood Tavern?
It's at this point that Akatela leans into kind of the middle of the group and in a quiet-ish stage whisper goes, "So who are we looking for?"
That's a 26 on the perception.
Okay.
17. That's a natural
22.
20 on my perception.
Hell yeah.
That's nothing worth noting on my perception check. Damn.
For a
Oh,
total of
fun.
20.
Okay.
Rain got a 6.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Good to know. I believe Akatala just asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Helipor is literally just too intent right now that she doesn't hear you.
I mean, hey, if we wanted an excuse for Rain to be distracted.
Why the fuck do you make me explain this shit? Hold on. No.
I mean, Helleboy is too distracted. No one else in the party has met this person.
Rain has.
Other than Helleboy and Rain. So
I am not in the proper conversating mood for that. I am so sorry. So, Tori, I'm so sorry. Rain is going to kind of elbow Helibor a little bit and just be like, Helibor?
She startles, probably like yelps a little bit and whips around. Do you see him? Do you see him? Is he here?
Oh, no. You were asked a question.
Oh. Who?
Sorry. Me. Who exactly are we looking for?
I mean, anyone who shows up we need to kill, but
Okay.
the specific one, I mean, they're a vampire, they have all the, typical vampire things. Yeah.
Okay. What do they look like? They're back.
Black hair, vampire-ish.
Okay.
Is this just Helivor being bad at describing, or Tori, do you need me to give you more details?
Oh, like, Helibor hates this man so much he doesn't want to describe.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, no, this is, yeah. I'm aware of what he looks like.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. In like
vampire-ish.
Yep, the current vampires. She kind of,
Vampire.
yep, she kind of like straightens back up and goes back to looking, and then a couple minutes later, she kind of leans back into Hellebore, kind of gently nudging her a little bit to get her attention. So when we find him, do we just start attacking, or do you want to hit first?
Do not think that this is a matter of who gets the first hit. If you can get to him before I do it. It's important that he dies as soon as possible through any means possible. If it's not me who does it, then so be it.
Alright.
Though, I do intend to be the one to finish it.
Noted. Sure, we can make something like that happen. She'll go back to watching.
We watch. We wait.
Oh boy, my favorite game, the waiting one.
Yep.
The
This is where we
moons,
wait for him to show up in real time.
the moons stretch into the sky as you keep your eyes peeled. The sky begins to grow darker as you notice movement to the west. That's more south than west. You notice movement to the south.
We're still in a dome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you see something step out of the foliage. A humanoid, though quite small, maybe half the size of the average human, 2 to 3 feet, as they step out and kind of look around. Hellebore, something is familiar about this person, as if you've seen them before. You can't quite pinpoint it, but as they kind of look around, they turn back, they say something you can't hear, and you begin to see 2 other humanoids step out. And you recognize the long black that fades to white hair, beautiful red tailcoat, hungry eyes of Daemon the Blood Tavern, and to his left, long white hair, pale skin, red eyes, formal clothing. You recognize Wolf. As these 3 vampires step out into the clearing, the sky above grows even darker as the moons turn red. Daemon scoffs towards the empty circle and grabs the goblin and vampire spawn in front of him by the back of their shirts. What is it that you're doing, Hellebore?
All right. I feel like she definitely, because we've encountered him a few times, she knows who Zed is. He was there whenever her mother died. She has that, like, plastered in her fucking memory.
Right, I forgot he was there
Like-
for that.
Yeah, like,
Yes.
she knows. She knows.
I could
She
only
also
think of one
knows-
time that she's seen him, which was, yeah.
She also knows that that is Reen's friend, though, but she'll let him deal with that. She is going to go ahead and, activate her Boots of Speed, and we're going to slap on a few spells here. We're going to do an Elemental Shroud, a Freedom of Movement, and a Chill Shield.
In the time it takes you to cast those, Daemon begins to drag these two down towards the ritual site. He seems angrier than usual.
And then she is, oh man. Just to describe this so we get the accurate, scene here. I would say for Heli, Vemper, and Akatala, this is by far the most hatred and intent to kill that you've seen from Helipur. You've seen her angry, you've seen her interact with Shadow Druids, you've seen her display hate before, but it absolutely pales in comparison to this. Akatala, since this is your first time interacting with her magic, there's always something about Helipur that's uncanny and uncomfortable. She smells like a perpetually rotting corpse, for one. But that is heightened a lot. As she builds up her magic, the air becomes all very, very heavy, very hard to breathe. There's a palpable sense of dread. As she is going to go ahead and wild shape into her air elemental form, growing in size as she trades her flesh for shadow and turns into a shadowy displacer beast, and is, without saying a word, going to shoot like a fucking bullet at Daemon and attack him.
Okay.
There she goes.
Can I have you all please roll initiative?
Where did I go? Ooh. Bad.
17.
Okay. I will call for your
did call.
numbers,
Yeah.
but, good to know.
I was gonna mention Vemfer is probably following in pretty fucking like it's similar to immediate reaction. I just didn't want to get in the way of that description.
You're good. Like Vemfer and Helibor both just like charging
Oh yeah,
out
no,
immediately.
she's grappling immediately.
Okay. Alrighty.
What is the distance? Actually, yeah, wouldn't even need to use the F4 here, so she could just, yeah, yeah.
25 to 20.
22.
22 for Vemfer. Did you say 20, Helibor?
Yes.
Cat?
Fucking fuck. I forgot to add the bonus to that. Hold on. What the fuck is the number actually? Hold on. 21.
21 for Akatala. 20 to 15.
17.
17 for Rain. Helly and Philly?
Helly got a math. Helly got an 11. Philly got a 12.
Okay. What is Philly's bonus?
+3.
What is Philly's dexterity?
17.
Okay. With that being said, Helibor, is your form large? The creature that
Yes.
you transformed into? Okay. As Helibor charges out, Vemfer, you launch the grappling hook. It is your turn first. What do you do?
Now that I know the proper distance, she is going to fucking What is it? Psi-powered leap, just to not waste an action on Grapple.
Okay, fair enough.
So she's gonna sound leap right up into here. And as she kind of like lands back on her feet, she's gonna hit that motherfucker 3 times.
What in the hells? Damon.
And she is laughing the whole way.
Damon calls out as you lunge towards him. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I'm just get my fucking. I should have had base separated earlier, but fuck you. That's these 2, I believe. Yep. Okay. Uh, 24.
24 hits. Roll damage.
Jesus Christ! Don't hesitate like that on me.
I will need to know damage types.
Absolutely. I am going to fucking. What's it called? What's my shit called again? Fucking Psionic Strike. I'm gonna need a strength save, I believe it is, for this. Yes.
Not great. That is a 16.
I believe that fails.
What happens on a fail?
I get to pick some shit. I just need to make sure that does actually fail. So that is... what the fuck is it? So the DC is 16. I
Okay,
believe that saves
so that
them,
saves, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter though, I still get my extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which is all I really wanted. And then my dice are D10s, so I get another one of these. Okay! I am a fan of these numbers. Okay, so slashing is going to be not 2. It's 31 slashing
31 points of slashing.
and 7 force, I believe it is.
7 force.
I believe so. I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
wait, no, that's more than 7. That's fucking. That's 11 force damage. Sorry.
Okay.
So that's hit 1.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is even better than before.
Okay.
It's a 31.
Yeah, 31 hits.
Just to stay consistent, we're gonna expend another dice. I'm gonna need another save.
24.
That saves. What? It's going to be. That's 28 slashing and 17, not 17, and 14 force.
Okay. 28 slashing, 14 force?
14 force.
Okay.
Last one
Cut.
is not nearly as good. Goddamn. Is 19.
19 does hit.
Oh shit. I will hold on to not Psionic Strike again, just to prolong shit a little bit. Oh, those aren't bad. And that is 30 slashing.
30 points of slashing.
That'll be it.
Okay. End of your turn.
Yes.
Hang on. Okay. End of your turn, that brings us to Akatala. You're up.
Alright. What did we say where we were? That's crossing.
I do want to point out the fact that Hellebore said anyone who shows up should be killed, and Heli, Vemfer, and Akatala don't know the relationship between Rain and Zed.
That is true.
That's true.
Is that I can't get to them either way. I can't get to anyone, really, without going down and up, but I don't know how tall this area is.
Where we are in the map wasn't really, because we would all have to all be huddled together to be in the dome anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we might be a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's probably
Where was
more
the
like...
dome? It was centered
here.
on Rain,
Yeah.
so okay.
Yeah.
Cool. This helps. I think a little. It does.
Oh shit, it's just enough. I was gonna say, I don't know if this is enough.
It is just enough. You're going for that one. I can pick between those two, I think. I mean, can I? I could technically be...
I would
There.
I think I would call for a dex save if you wanted to try and stand there.
How far is this? Like, how far down does this go?
Like 4 or 5 feet. It's not
Okay,
too.
yeah, fucking,
it's not
we're
too steep.
fine. It's fine. I was worried about, like,
It's not fall
issues,
damage
but
range.
that's that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna attempt to run around and get to here, and whether we're on the ledge or in the water will be known shortly.
Roll a dexterity save.
Mm, 13.
Sure. I'll say sure.
Okay.
It's if you get hit while you're standing there, I'll call for another one. You're not like perfectly balanced, but you're standing there at least for now.
That's fine. The way she gets up here is she kind of bolts following behind Vemfer as Vemfer goes flying. And then by the time she lands, she has to dodge around the swing. So she kind of ducks and like twirls. And as she does, she draws her blade and will slash across the little goblin.
Okay, roll to hit. And you will get sneak attack because Vemfer is in melee range.
Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot about that.
Hello, I'm here, darling. It's your bonus.
Ew, that sucked. That was a horrible roll. Wow. It's gonna be an 11.
11 misses. You swing and the goblin jumps out of the way, kind of looking up at you, fear in its eyes.
She kind of hisses similar to a rattlesnake. Not quite, but like in a very similar hiss and like rattle sounding sound. It's fucking weird. But that is all we can do because we did action dash there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You mean bonus action dash?
Bonus action dash, yep.
Okay. Hellebore.
Fuck 'em up, girly.
Fuck 'em up.
Alrighty. We're gonna go vroom right on around him, and then here, so we can flank that motherfucker.
Okay.
And she is swinging with everything she's got. Oh my fucking god, that's a natural 20 to start it off. Jesus.
Holy shit! Okay. Question. You activate your crest whenever you hit while you're wild shaped, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or just in general, because that's the way it works, but yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was. I couldn't remember if it was just wild shaped or just in general. Cool. As a reaction, Daemon is going to crest hunt Sentinel to make an attack against you.
Cool.
But go ahead and roll damage for me. And does a 24 hit?
Definitely yes.
You are grappled.
I am immune to grapple. I'm an air elemental.
You're right.
You tried.
You kind of counter Daemon a bit here.
Hell yeah.
You also do take 24 points of bludgeoning damage, but Daemon's 2 attacks either grapple or poison.
Oh damn, yeah, I'm immune to both of those. Okay, let me calculate that first. So you said it was 24?
24, yeah.
I'm gonna protective field. I'm gonna spend a thing to protective field so it's less damage. So I'm just really
Hell
quickly
yeah.
gonna roll that. One moment, bestie, I got you.
Woohoo!
That is going to be 9 damage less.
So 15.
15. Okay. Hell yeah, thank you. Alright, okay, yes, damage. Okay, so that is 24 magical slashing. I'll break it up since you said that resistances mattered.
So 27, you said?
It was certainly something like that I
Was it? Does anyone remember what she said?
think it was 27 sounds right.
Okay.
It's either 26 or 27.
There's no way to
Damage.
know.
Okay, 27 for the slash.
Okay. And then 24 necrotic.
24 necrotic. Okay.
Poison.
20 poison.
And a con save if he can be poisoned.
He cannot.
Alright.
You may counter
and
him, but he
then-
also counters you.
Yep. No, for real. Like, this is some vampire versus vampire shit. I'm over
Yeah.
here doing necrotic and poison. Fuck. Wait. And then my shroud. Calculator. $40 acid damage. And a con
40
save.
acid damage. Okay. And a con save is going to be 16.
Hell yeah, that fails. He cannot heal until he cleans the acid off. And also, I believe that yes, that reduces their AC as well.
Legendary resistance.
This motherfucker's a healer. Okay. Well, that's one of those knocked off at least.
Yep.
Okay, that was the first attack. We will go ahead and attack again.
I always love deals like 70 points of damage. Okay, that was the first attack.
It's
It's
a 22 to hit on the second.
that hits. Roll damage. It's always such a point of dread for players, and such a point of like, oh, let's fucking go, when it's players doing it.
Yeah. It's also very fun when, you know, a certain someone with her maniacal plans ends up dealing fucking over 1,000 damage with a fuck ton of bombs.
That is 12 slashing, 7 necrotic,
Mm-hmm.
5 poison.
Mm-hmm. Can't be poisoned.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. And 15 acid.
And 15 acid. Alrighty.
Okay, so is he immune to poison as well?
He...
Like poison
Yeah,
and poison?
yeah. Just for the sake of making things easier on you, he is immune to both necrotic and poison damage.
Oh. That's fun. Okay.
Which
Alrighty.
are 2 of his 5 damage immunities. The other 3 are just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical, non-silver weapons.
Good thing I'm using a magic weapon.
Yeah, all of you have magic weapons. This one here doesn't matter. So he effectively has 2 immunities, which just unfortunately coincide with your damage types.
Alrighty. Well, good thing I have my shroud then. That is not my go. I'm going to spend a 2nd level spell slot to get back 2d8.
Okay.
I regain 8. And then that's my go.
Rain, you're up.
Is it back?
Did you step away?
Said, oop,
there
I
we
am so
go.
sorry, BRB, you guys got this.
Oh.
He said that, like, a while ago, though.
Okay.
So, might be something came up.
Maybe. I think we will just come back to Rain's turn then, because I don't know what he would do. There's a lot going on. And I don't want to, like, pause the combat until he gets back either. So if we go the whole round and we come to his turn again, and she's still not back, then I will do 2 turns for him.
Okay.
That brings us to Wolf. Who is suddenly very fucking worried because he just watched his vampire overlord lose nearly 200 hit points in 3 turns. Wolf could not survive that. So he is going to disengage and run back here. Let's disengage with his action, and then movement gets him there. And he is very worried. That brings us to Daemon, who, top of his turn, he heals.
He doesn't heal because of the thing.
He...
Oh, wait, you use
legendary
legendary
resistance
resistance,
to that, yeah. He heals at the start of his turn. As he watches Wolf run, he yells out, "Coward! Get back here!" Before he's going to turn He's going to turn and take... he's going to take a swipe at Vemfer. That's a 22.
Hits.
You are grappled,
Ew.
and you take... Excuse me. Can you not fall on the floor, please? I kind of need you right now. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He's then going to take a second swipe at you. This time with his, like, claw. Instead of swinging out and grabbing at you, he swipes a claw across your face. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Hits.
That is going to be 49 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save.
Oh, Lord. Con save. Oh no. 11.
You are poisoned and cannot be healed while you are poisoned this way.
I have some bad news, guys.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, fuck you, Indomitable. I have that. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Fighters. Fuck
Roll
you,
again.
Indomitable. Forgot something I have. God fucking damn it. 10.
Unfortunately, 10 still fails.
Yep.
Silvery barbs.
No, that's not how
No?
that works.
It's not? God damn it. I
You
read it wrong.
you have to give the disadvantage first. It's
Fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Bitch. He's going to then turn and take a Draining Claws swipe at Hellebore. That is a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
I know you can't be poisoned, so I'm not even going to ask you for the con save. But that is going to be 47 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And I'm assuming this is magical.
Yes.
Okay.
His fourth is a natural 1. As he takes another swipe at you, Hellebore, but you easily dodge out of the way, and his last attack, he's going to bite Vemfer. Natural 20.
Oof.
This is his weakest attack.
I have 6 health.
You have 6 health.
What? What?
Oh my god!
Uh,
Oh no!
sorry, hang on. You have 6 health?
I have 6 health.
How the
How much
fuck?
health do you have total?
81.
I mean, yeah, that's about 2 attacks from him. That's enough to
Yeah.
down someone.
Tate, can you
As
join
you
me
might
on
be
one-on-one
fucked.
for a second?
Oh joy.
A humanoid slain this way, and then buried in the ground, rises the following night as a vampire spawn under the vampire's control, is how the bite attack ends. Its description.
Mhm.
Now, I did reread it as I was joining one-on-one, and this isn't as severe as I thought it was when I first read it. Because I missed this effect part. I just thought it said the target dies if this reduces its hit points to 0. But it's specifically if the hit point maximum reduction reduces it to 0, it just straight up dies. However, if the party can't get Vemfer back up, before she dies, are you okay with Vampire Vemfer?
I'm down for Vampire Vamper. That's fun.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I had your consent before that
No,
happened.
I'm very chill with Vampire Vamper.
Okay. We can go back.
Vemfer's dead.
So this will be my last session. It was nice playing with you all.
Yeah, I've decided I actually fucking hate Tate. Okay, so Vemfer is going to take 16 points of piercing damage, and 22 points of necrotic damage, and your hit
So
point
that-
maximum is reduced by 22.
Oh joy. So is that second thing in necrotic an auto fail then, or
No, so that's part of the
Okay,
same hit.
that's-
So that's
okay.
just that all added together minus 6 is what you're at negative right now.
okay? So sorry, what was it?
It was 16 points of piercing and
Okay.
sorry, fuck. Hang on. Math. And 32 points. 32 points of
Awesome.
necrotic. I think I said 22, but it is 32. I just ran it through a calculator. And your hit point maximum is down by 32, so
Mhm.
that would be... You'd be at negative 42.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
As a reminder, just because I feel like it is especially relevant right now, considering the fact you can't be healed until the start of
Yup.
Daemon's next turn, you cannot gain, like, you cannot go lower than you are right now for hit points. If you get hit, it is just failed death saves. It will not reduce your hit points. If you get healed and the healing is not enough to bring you over your negative, it will set you to 0. And 0 is stable.
How much negative health? Not negative health. How much health was it reduced by again? 32.
32 is what your max HP was reduced by. That doesn't
Okay.
happen to set your max HP to 42, does it?
No.
Okay.
we are a couple above that. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
There's a reason I pulled Tate aside for a second. So you see as Daemon grabs Vemfer, claws her across the face, swings around, claws at Hellebore twice, then kind of opens his mouth and his fangs sink into Vemfer's throat, and she collapses, falling limp in his hand. As he kind of rises, her blood drips from his fangs as he says, "Well, I was expecting to have to sacrifice my own, but it seems the sacrifices have come to me." That brings us to Philly. What's he doing, Helly?
Well, I haven't given him an order. But, I mean, I do think Philly could intuit what Helly's next order would be, which is to heal Vemper.
Mm-hmm.
Because he does have a cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have to get in melee, and he has a 40-foot flight speed, so he wouldn't be able to get there this turn. Or he wouldn't be able to do it this
Yeah,
turn. He
he'd
would
be
have
able
to
to
dash to
dash.
get there.
Yeah. That's fair. I can assume that that's probably what he would do then. As Philly is flying over to Vemfer, Daemon kind of calls out, "Worthless spawn! Kill them if you want to live!" Which brings us to Zed, who definitely wants to live.
Mhm.
So he is going to take a claw attack at Akatala.
Yep.
First one's an 11.
Nope.
Second one's a 19.
That one does.
Okay, you are grappled.
Bitch.
And you do not take any damage. Because
So if I'm grappled, do I have to roll against falling
No.
off the
Like
ledge?
Zed has grabbed you by like kind of your shirt around the stomach area. He's kind of grabbed that and kind of pulled you close.
Fucking little shit.
So you are grappled. You do not take damage because Spawn have to choose between doing damage and grappling, which is fair balancing. That brings us to Helly.
Okay. I do love rolling the lowest in initiative. Oh no. I had two things that I could do. Both seem rather impotent in this moment now with Vimper down, and I don't think Hellebor's looking great either. Oh no. Oh. I think she might make a call, seeing just how much damage Damon seems capable of doing. We can do a lot of damage, but if they down Vimper and Hellebore, pretty much like our team at 100%, our team at 90%, and it's Hellebore and Vimper. So
Yeah, no, that's very true.
I don't know. I would like to know if Rain would go along with it. I wish Ayla was here. I miss Ayla.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
But Helly thinks we need to get the fuck out of here if he's actually doing this much. So instead of summoning someone else that she was considering summoning, and instead of doing what's it called? Mental prison on Damon, I'm gonna summon Dee Dee.
Okay. I do think, at the very least, Rain probably wouldn't let you leave Zed to be sacrificed. Because Daemon did just say, kill them if you want to live. And I thought I'd have to sacrifice my own, but it seems the sacrifices have come to me.
I will also just say, you know Hellebore, she's not leaving. Unless you physically drag her out of here, she'll die here. Like, she has that look in her eyes. She's not leaving no matter what.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue.
If you want to summon Dee Dee, you can. But I want to make sure that you understand.
So what I'm hearing is I summon Dee Dee, we all get together, I cast Teleport, and Hellebore and Rain refuses. Because it does have to be willing.
I do feel like, Rain would verbalize that in some way. Be like, no, we can't leave Zed.
I mean, this seems like a discussion we need to have.
I know! It feels way too early to call break, but, I don't know what else to do. I think we just call break. We can call it a shorter one, like 10, well, but also I don't know how long she's gonna be gone for. I guess we can just wait. I don't like the idea of just waiting though. But like you're absolutely right. We should have Ayla here to discuss.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. Like, I don't know. Helly sees this and is like, okay, we underestimated them. If Vimper's going down in one turn, Vimper's the strongest fucking person Helly knows, at least in her mind. So, it is not good.
At least this doesn't make Celeborn look like she was full of shit, because like she basically like multiple times is like, we're all gonna die here. Okay, you're good with that, or let's go.
Bina's got a point in Voice of the Voiceless. I think Tabby, you...
I can call her, yeah.
Yeah, She's been gone like an hour. I'm almost worried about her. I'm just gonna pan to the BRB screen for a second. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're okay. We were like genuinely worried for you. Glad you're okay.
Wait, hold on. How many turns is that gone? Like,
We had to stop because we needed you here.
Yeah, we skipped over your turn, and we were gonna like come back to you whenever you got back, or we were going to like I was gonna start taking your turns if we got to your next turn. But then Helly wanted to do something, and we realized we absolutely need you here for it. So first, before Helly continues her turn, Rain, We're gonna let you act with the knowledge that you would have now instead of if you had acted on your turn. Vemfer is down from
Oh shit.
3 hits from Daemon. Helibor is pretty injured. Akatala is grappled by Zed. Daemon is only down about 200 and seems to be fine. He's the only enemy who's been injured. Zed is here, as well as Wolf, if you remember from, like, the first session.
Damn, shit's been going down.
Can I add something? This would be, I guess, technically on Helly's turn, but I think it is important information for Rain.
Okay.
We're still in the tiny hut, me and Rain, right?
Yes.
I think Helly is seeing everything as she turns to Rain and just says, "We have to get out of here. I can DD us out."
And the other thing, Daemon on his turn told Wolf and Zed to kill them if you want to live, and also said at the party, I thought I was going to have to sacrifice my own, but it seems the sacrifices have come to me. So it sounds like Zed's going to die if you leave him here.
Okay, good. So we're kidnapping Zed. Got it.
I will note, teleport has to be willing. So either we need to quickly knock Zed out,
Yep.
but Vimfer went down in 1 turn.
Yep.
Helibor isn't looking great either. Akatala's grappled by Zed. We don't know how much health Zed has. Also, need to ask if Rain will voice that we can't leave Zed, because no one other than you and Helibor knows that Zed is important to you.
I feel like, yes, that is something that Rain would mention. If we can, we need to grab Zed.
Who?
The goblin.
Okay. Damon threatened Zed, saying, if you want to live, kill them. Is it possible we can convince Zed to come with us?
I don't think Zed is fully in control of his own actions right now.
Do we know if he is Damon's spawn, or if he's someone else's spawn?
Do we have that information?
You do not, no.
Because if he's someone else's spawn, we might be able to convince him, and it seems weird that Damon would need to threaten him if he's his spawn.
I don't know on that one. Let me do a little measurement real quick, because I need to figure out how far away. Oof. Okay, that's not great. That is not great. If doesn't Philly have, like, I don't know, cure wounds or whatnot?
Yeah,
that is exactly what Philly is doing right now.
Okay.
He took his whole action to get over there to Vimper. He has cure wounds, level 1. Vimper is down negative 32, right?
Negative 42.
Negative 42.
Vemfer's max HP
32.
is reduced by 32.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not looking fucking good.
In one turn? The fuck?
In one
guys?
turn. That's why I'm like, we need to get this fuck out of here.
Okay,
Also, keep in mind, Helly did alter the circle. Like, Helly at least is fairly certain the ritual will not work even if we do not, even if we don't stop them here. Like, if we don't fight them.
okay. Rain's going to ask Helly then. What do you need me to do? Do you need line of sight? Do you need to be able to see them? Do you need me to be a distraction?
We need to all be together. Dee Dee can, I think, pick and choose which one of us, but if you want Zed to come with us, he has to be willing, so maybe convince him? It might be easier for us to go over there.
I think so. Okay, so Rain's turn is going to be... Oh gosh. I feel dumb for this, but I feel like Rain's gonna cast Sending on Zed.
Okay. Do you have message? Zed's in message
No!
range.
You could... let me pitch you an idea, Ayla. I guess this would be out of character, but I think it's a funny idea. Zed's current goal is to kill us. You could convince him by teleporting with us. He could kill us, which means he would still be following orders if he stayed with us.
I was debating on doing something similar, but like baiting him with like, I don't know, some sort of like information or something. But like
Tabby, if you think that's out of character for Rain, you clearly don't know Rain.
No, I mean, it was an out of character discussion, not out of character, as in it's not in his
okay.
character.
That is very similar to, so I was thinking of like, maybe we could spill information to Zed if he follows us. Something that would be useful for him and his group. Tori might kill us.
Teleport's been
I will
attacked
also
twice,
say-
right?
Helibor was attacked 3 times, hit twice.
Okay. Then every little bit is gonna count with this. He takes 16 cold damage. I forgot to roll it. She has her ice shield up.
Oh, right, yes. Okay, 16 points of cold.
Let me look at teleport again, because this also means, Rain, you would need to end your turn over there if we would like to teleport away on my turn. Which also means I don't know if I would be able to make it.
Oh no.
I just realized I could literally kill Vemfer right now if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, Helly would tell you, when you ask her what you need to do, Helly would tell you to either convince Zed to come with you and then get over there next to Helibor or next to Vemfer.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
Helly would tell you need to get over there next to Helibor or Vemfer so that we can teleport away. And also, if you want Zed to come, you need to convince him to come.
Okay. Fuck, I'm trying to figure out how to best word this. Sending. Oh gosh.
What's Rain's movement anyway? Is he going to be able to sending and get over there? You might have to. It might be better to run action over there and just talk to Zed, honestly, because you need to be over there this turn, or else someone's going to die most likely.
How close does Rain have to be?
It is 10 foot around Dee Dee, meaning everyone needs to be within 10 foot of Dee Dee.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, it would probably be better for him to action dash then. Okay. So, what Rain's gonna do might be a bit dumb, guys, but technically, let me close this real quick. Okay. We need to be within 10 feet of Dee Dee, so
Yep.
Rain can get here. So that's.
Within range, yeah.
But where will Helly be?
I have a thing for that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, okay. Then yeah, Rain's going to action dash then. And he's going to get... Here.
Okay. As you get up there, you see Vemfer is kind of limp and bloody in Daemon's hand, as he's kind of looking towards the ritual circle. You see Zed is focused on Akatala, doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay. Rain is going to go ahead and use his healing light on Vemfer.
Okay.
Vemfer
Vemfer
is stabilized at least. Wait,
cannot
no,
be
Vemfer
healed.
can't be healed. Yeah.
Wait, Vemfer can't be healed?
Rain
No,
wouldn't know that, though.
It's an effect Damon has.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and just like Rain would attempt to.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Rain would attempt to. Fuck. Okay.
The healing does latch on to Vemfer, but she doesn't... Nothing seems to happen. She doesn't get healed. She's still kind of faintly breathing, but none of her wounds seal. The healing doesn't seem to stick.
Okay. God, I need an idea. What is something very valuable that that these fuckers need?
Blood? A sacrifice?
I mean...
I'm debating over here, you know. Rain could just be like, hey, follow us. We know where the location of these weapons are.
I mean, they would absolutely want either Domi or Death's Scythe if you guys knew where either of them were.
As far as they're aware, we might.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So it is a legitimate tactic.
Yeah, I'm over here thinking Rain might be like, hey, I
Do it.
know where.
And also, you know Morlina specifically wants Kale's relic. Vera, I believe?
Ooh.
Yeah, Vera. Which you do know where Vera is. It is wielded by Captain Elsword of APS.
Okay.
I will just say it is still up to you, but I feel like Ray knows that like Helibor isn't going to be able to understand that you're doing this just to get them on our side, and like you saying that is gonna make her like, what?
Great, are you betraying us?
that might that might help with the next part of convincing Helibor, hey, we need to lead this fight.
Okay.
Just do what you do, handle Zed. I will handle Helibor.
All right, Rain's going to dash on in here, try to throw out some healing towards Vemfer, and they get a bit concerned when it doesn't quite go through. Vemfer's possibly dead. How sad. And Rain is going to call out to Zed. Zed, if you come with us, we know the location of some relics that you might be interested in.
Roll persuasion.
I would like to use... Oh, fuck, that's a natural 20. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. But I can still use something here. Hold on. Let me do that other thing I know how to do. Alright, we're going to do 2 charges to add Helesia's charisma modifier to the result. So that will be +5, so we've got 25, and then you said persuasion, right?
I'll let you pick that or deception.
Okay, so that's gonna be 30.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Zed kind of looks over at you, and you do see Daemon also kind of turn around to look at you. He seems to be eyeing you curiously now.
Okay.
Anything else?
Rain is going to attempt to stall here a little bit, and he's going to, oh boy, this is kind of a bad idea, but he's going to attempt to keep, the attention on him for this. He's going to pull out Thanatum, summoning it, and he's just going to step back, trying to appear fully confident, and he'll just say again, I happen to know where quite a lot of them are.
Daemon kind of looks at Thanatum, and he says, "Well, that is interesting." End of your turn?
Yep, that's the end of his turn.
Helly, you're up.
Get us the fuck out of here, please.
Okay. I have to say, Helibor has been quite extensive with the plans. Where would she? What would be our next plan to go after this? Do we have? I think we have to go back to Adoria. Not Adoria City. No, yeah, Adoria City, right? There's something else we have to do there, I think.
Helibor wanted to go there to deal with Shotina, which we are definitely not going to be able to deal with if we can't handle Daemon either.
Right. But, I mean...
The other thing that we were going to do is deal with Akatala's thing, which I don't know if we have a lead on where exactly that is.
Would Akatala have mentioned anywhere for that to have been?
Akatala doesn't have a lead either.
Okay.
Just the cursed
Well,
ones.
I hope Akatala likes
We are
it.
fucking
Likes us.
leadless.
Yeah. So it sounds like the only place to go is Adoria City. Even if we're not strong enough to beat that person, we can leave from Adoria City to go wherever we need to go. Right?
Mm-hmm. But you're also... Adoria City is not far from where you guys are right now. And who fucking knows if Daemon has, like, speed.
You know what? Okay. I have an idea. All right.
Could go
I
back
think
to the
this is
boat
what-
if need be.
No, wait. Okay, I was going to do something, but Helly wouldn't do that. Not to Akatala. Because Akatala's right there. I thought I'd just send him to APS.
Oh,
But fuck you, go to space.
I mean,
There's not many other places that Helly has been that she would think of on the fly.
APS realistically isn't a bad idea.
I mean, except that we know that Akatala is against them.
Yeah.
I think I know why I'm sending you.
Okay.
As soon as the dome drops, I call out to Hellebore. And say, oh boy. Helly says, Helly, surviving is winning. Your dad wouldn't want you to die here. We have to leave. Can I roll persuasion about that, Hellebore?
Y'all are. I'm so fucking sorry. You're gonna have to down her if you want her to go with you. Like, almost any other time, I would be like, okay, like, she knows survivability. Morlina and Daemon are the two people she is willing to do literally anything to kill. Like, you're not gonna talk her down from this.
I have a back. I mean, oh man.
This is where it all
Because I really
begins
feel like it needs to be this
crumble.
turn, or else one or all of us are going to die. So again, Tori, I beg of you to at least let me roll.
I mean, you can roll.
Helly is like Helly is crying as she says this, because she knows just how into this Hellebore is. So she just screams, "Please, Helly, we need to go!" And that. I'm gonna do the same thing that Rain just did and add my charisma again with the 2 charges. So that would make that a total of also 30. I think. No. My math is way off. Hold on. $28 would be the total. That's not an at 20.
Okay.
And
Pull beans, bro. I don't-
Allie's gonna summon DD. Allie's just gonna have to have faith that that was enough to get through to Hellebore, and if it wasn't, then fuck us, I guess. Hellie's gonna summon Hellebore and explain as quickly as she can in her short form Celestial. Oh no. Corey doesn't like my idea.
Oh?
My thought. Oh man. Because Adoria City is close. And I truly think in the moment, Helly wouldn't think to do that. Helly is trying to think of somewhere comforting to be, so my first thought was either APS or Phoenix House. And APS is out because Akatala's here.
I mean, House Zerosis
I
isn't
mean,
a
would
bad call.
Helly have been like no? Ooh.
I would know
Thought
because we
about
had that
that.
whole conversation with Nyx. That's true.
Would she have
Would
thought
she
about
have
it though?
about that? I'll ask you, Bina, how much would it derail you if Akatala was suddenly at APS Island?
She has ships, not necessarily there, but pretty much anywhere. So as long as she can get off of it without getting arrested, she'll be fine. And she has her ways of not getting arrested.
Okay. I
That
guess I'll do
I will
APS.
tell you that. So do what you do.
In in the short form Celestial that Helly is apparently very good at to give these commands. I will note this is modern Celestial, so I don't know if any of you would actually understand it completely. Dee Dee is small. She is only large whenever she transforms. Polymorph. And I am summoning Dee Dee over here.
Okay.
I will yell to Dee Dee to bring everyone, including Zed, to APS Island. I will note
You are
Helly
not.
does not have the movement speed to make it over there. She's sending them without her.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. Okay.
You fucking little liar.
Okay.
Oh wait. If that's the case,
I mean, Helly would try. Like, Helly's not just gonna stay put and do that. Like, she is going as far as she can, which is about here. So I do think from everyone's perspective, in the heat of the moment, it would look like Helly could get there in time. So I don't know how much that would affect whether or not you're willing to teleport.
Okay. Speaking of willing, Hellebore, are you willing?
This teleport would go off right now.
Mm-hmm.
It would. I beg of
Without
you.
Helly.
Without Helly, yes.
can we tell that
Helly
Helly's not gonna make
Helly
it?
will. That's what I'm trying to argue is I don't know if you would be able to tell Helly you won't be able to make it. That's also why I'm thinking the Celestial Shorthand, because Helly would tell Dee Dee to do it without her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know if you guys would understand that Helly said that.
Because it is modern Celestial, which would be like hearing someone speak Latin and trying to translate that to English.
I will note, Helly, I mean, especially with the idea that we don't know if Vimper was spawned in Hell. Helly
Oh, we lost her.
This one.
is
Oh,
the
boy.
safest person to die here.
Okay, there we go. No, we heard you. We heard you. We
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
you.
Okay.
It just was weird.
All right. But if Hellebore is here, that's like, I mean, that feels pretty campaign over to me if Hellebore dies here.
For I cannot think. I'm so fucking. I cannot think of a reason that she would willingly teleport right now. Like I just can't.
I mean, I can. Like, Damon's gonna kill us. It's not just you that's gonna die. It's literally everyone you care about here.
Then, like, in her mind, as she resists this, then it would just, especially if she thinks it's Helly, like, making it into this, then in her mind, it'd be just her dying, which is an acceptable thing. Like, everyone else is getting away safely.
What?
Not
Why is that acceptable?
but, like,
I would think Hellebore's whole thing is, like, survive as long as possible. That's what Todd was trying to teach her, at least.
I mean, yeah, but she also is, like, her entire, like, fucking story arc is that, like, she was extremely weak, couldn't protect her mother, ran away, and fucking hates herself for that. So, like, she has been building up to
Okay.
be like, dude, next time I see them, like, I'm not running. Like, that is her thing.
This is pretty in line with how Hellebore's character has developed, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm just trying to say, Tori, like, at the end of the day, if you don't teleport, you might need to switch characters. And I know how much that would destroy this campaign for you.
That is true.
Talon, do you have a backup plan?
Another.
I have.
Sorry, Dad.
I am developing one as we speak, but it is going to be costly if you stay.
Again, Helly is the only acceptable sacrifice here because she will come back.
If it changes anything, also keep in mind, Rain seems to be trying to convince Zed very clearly to follow with them, which means that they will be put in danger. You know?
That's another thing is that Rain just was like, hey, I'll tell you what, he didn't say the words, but in Helibor's mind, Rain was just like, hey, I'll tell you where Domi is. So if she doesn't go with him, she can't stop that.
It will be costly, but I am working mentally through an idea to make sure that like this doesn't completely remove Helibor from the campaign. It may remove her for a few sessions. Like, this will be something we'll have to talk about after session if you stay. But it's up to you. What would Helibor do?
Mm-hmm.
I hate this. Fuck.
Based on body language, does it, like, is there anything that would give it even vaguely away that Helly is planning on staying behind?
This is
I would argue that
this
you
is a
have-
lot of talking for a 6-second turn, guys.
Yeah, I would argue, Akatala, that you are being grappled by a little fucking vampire goblin. It would be hard for you to tell Helly's
He's
body
kind of
language.
cute, though, you know?
Akatala, you would not have time to look at Helly and read her body language.
Okay.
I mean, I'm also just thinking that, like, okay, she goes along with the teleport. She realizes that Helly isn't here. She's just gonna transport via plants directly back here to try to get Helly. Like, there's no fucking way that she would not go back for Helly.
Are you staying behind them?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, even doing that at least gives the others a chance to talk to you first. And I don't think Helly's going to survive a round with these guys. So...
I know Helly's not surviving around with these guys.
Do we think that...
Probably not, whatever your question is.
I was gonna say, she has 180-foot movement speed right now. Do we think she could grab Helly and run after?
Is that where your mind's at? I feel like, again, I think at the end of the day, we need a decision right now if you're leaving or staying. Because I think even if it was literally just Vimper leaving, Helly would do this. If everyone else decided to stay, she would do this to save Vimper. So, like, yeah.
Rain, can you roll persuasion with what you said to see if there was enough of a hint there where she would be like, ooh, Domi? And, like, momentarily lose her concentration. Because
will
that's the
say-
only thing that's gonna save this right now.
Rain did get a 30 on the persuasion towards
But
Zed,
that was on
if you want to use
Zed.
that. Okay.
This is a completely different thing that you are persuading here.
Okay, well, Tori.
I would argue still, like, this, it
guys,
doesn't
that
seem
might
like
not
something...
matter.
It doesn't seem like Rain would roll for this because that's not Rain's intention.
That's true.
What did you get, Ayla?
I got another natural 20.
Okay.
I will send you a fucking picture if you want.
For a total of?
25 if we don't use 2 more charges.
Which I would argue you
I
would
would-
be able to, since you're not
Yeah.
able
Yeah,
to.
no.
Since this isn't necessarily a conscious persuasion on your part, I would argue you couldn't use a charge here.
I would say Helibor knows Rain is just that kind of dumb fuck that would give up Domi's real location to people he shouldn't. He's
This
just
is also-
a much of a dumb motherfucker.
Been a back and forth for a fucking while, where like Helibor does not completely trust that you don't know where it is. Because
Yeah.
once she finds out that you know where it is, shit's gonna hit the fan. Like she doesn't fully trust that as is. So I do think it makes sense that there would be at least enough of like a momentary like look and like a pull to be like, oh shit, like Rain, you know where that is, we gotta go, yada yada yada, that she could be pulled in by the magic. We'll do it. I'm not playing Helibor, guys.
Okay, so you're
I
willing?
knew you would break eventually. Power! I'm kidding.
So you're willing?
Yes.
Okay.
Willing with quotation marks.
You see Dee Dee appear as her magic wraps around your friends, and all of them... actually, I have to ask, Hallie, does this include Philly as well, or is he also staying behind?
She would ask Dee Dee to include Philly, but whether or not Philly would do it is up to you, because she didn't order him to go, and even if she did, this is the type of order he could disobey.
That is true, actually. I do think he would not be willing. And just like Hallie, Philly would just go back to the Hells if he died anyway. As your friends vanish, you sense Philly is still here. And as they vanish, I assume, because she acts at the end of your turn, right?
Dee Dee? Yes.
Yeah.
That would be the end of Dee Dee's as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it is immediately a death save from Vemfer before anything else happens. Okay. That brings us to Wolf. We're gonna stay on here for now, because I want to see what happens with Helly.
I would say as soon as they disappear, Helly stops, and then she just starts laughing.
Daemon stares at you. What did you just do?
Good luck with your ritual.
As he kind of glances at Wolf, then at you, then to the ritual circle, up at the moons, glowing red. He kind of Wolf, grab her. Wolf is going to action dash and get up into melee with you.
Would that go
as-
through Philly's radius?
It would. Would.
Philly absolutely would attack in this moment,
Yeah,
I think.
you're right. Philly would. Go ahead and roll to hit at advantage.
Advantage. Okay, so that is... $19?
Hits. Roll damage. And it's a con save, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a 21.
Yeah, it saves. But still takes the damage. They're immune to poison, right?
Yes. No, not Wolf.
Okay. So they would take 12 plus Helly's modifier, 17 damage.
Okay. Sorry, math was weird. As Philly stabs Wolf, he kind of stumbles, but will still move up to get into melee with Helibor. As Helly, sorry. As Daemon is going to take a couple steps forward, he's going to first take an attack at Philly, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As he grabs Philly by the throat, Philly takes 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Philly poofs. That's it. He has 21.
That just saved Philly's life. As Daemon grabs him by the throat, Philly poofs. Phil, what do we have here? Is that who this is, Mortem? Hello, princess. What a coincidence. Teori's daughter. Mortem says you may be powerful enough on your own to finish this. Does a 20 hit?
Oh, yeah. Do our best.
That's pretty low. 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
Princess Alicia of the Ninth, bearing not a single drop of arcane power despite her mother.
Everyone just know this now?
My source is very close to you. A twin soul, one born of the heavens and the hells. With all the power. As he's going to drag you... hang on.
You have to ask, would I get a turn in all of this? Or is he gonna...
Well, it's still technically his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because he made 2 attacks out of his 5, and he moved 15 feet out of his 45. As he is going to drag you and just drops down into the water without a second thought.
Okay.
As he begins to carry you towards the central circle, he kind of smiles and says, "Don't worry. Me and Molina are the only ones who know the curse is broken. And I will not let Wolf walk away from here alive."
Very comforting.
As he has you kind of held by your collar, lifted up slightly, that brings us to you, because he's not going to make any more attacks against you.
Ellie says, "How much do you know about devils?"
Do not worry. You will not be going home, not until you have been bled into the circle.
See, I don't think you know that much. We always have the upper hand. And I am going to speak a name and summon V.
Okay. You speak V's name as she, as it kind of comes into the material, phasing out of this kind of crack that forms when you speak its name. And as it appears next to you, what command do you give it?
I have to pull me and it into the ethereal.
And poof, gone. You hear, "No! No, it won't end like this!" As Daemon kind of glances up at the moons, turning, in the blink of an eye, he darts over to Wolf, his claws sinking into the spawn's chest, as he begins to drag the unconscious Wolf back into the center. You and V are in the ethereal. Are you staying to watch, or are you just gonna leave?
He would have definitely moved away to over here just in case he had something. But as soon as it became clear that he didn't have something to affect her, she would stay there to see what happens here.
As he walks over to the circle, he slams Wolf down into the center. As his claws sink deeper into the spawn's chest, blood begins to fall upon the circle. As he begins to chant a infernal chant, you see some of the circle begins to light up, but at the points that you modified it or broke it, the lines just stop connecting. He doesn't seem to notice as he continues the chant. You see the unconscious body turn to dust beneath him as Wolf dies. And the magic kind of radiates out from the circle, but with nowhere to go. It slams back into him, and he kind of collapses to a knee as it begins to continue to siphon from the only thing it can. Not only was Wolf's sacrifice not enough, but the circle itself isn't complete. As you watch Daemon try to pull away from the circle at this point. And after about a minute, he turns into mist and vanishes. As the circle seems to have sent him back to his coffin.
Yep. A great success.
You have done some good, some bad. You managed, at least, to prevent this ritual, which was the main goal. But you've also managed to split the party.
How dare you for that?
Don't we love party splits?
So, we're now going to pan over to APS Island. Where specifically... Did you just say APS? Did you give any specifics?
I think it would just be APS.
Okay. Then...
How's the moment? I'll get a sheet ready to sink in.
You might want to pull up Talisman Sheet, yeah.
It doesn't matter where I sit you, there was going to be 2 take characters.
I'm totally fine with that. Oh, fuck, I haven't leveled him up in a hot sec. Oh, God. Oops. Oh, wait, no, I was in the wrong sheet. He's fine.
As DD teleports, you all suddenly find yourself standing, I believe familiar to all of you who are conscious, outside APS headquarters. Like, literally right outside the headquarters building. As you appear, you see the white kind of tower stretching high. You see people kind of moving to and fro who seem to startle at your appearance and kind of glance concerned at you as you all appear. What do you do?
I think it takes a couple seconds.
You go.
Okay, I think it takes a couple seconds, but Akatala kind of just attempts to just shove the little vampire off.
Rain is going to try to move in and grab for Zed.
You grab for Zed. The moons are still in the sky. It is nighttime here as well, but they are much closer to setting than they were just a moment before. You kind of grab Zed, pull him off of Akatala, and he's conscious, but he doesn't seem to be reacting to anything. He's just kind of, his arms are falling limp to his side. He's just kind of dissociating, almost.
Oh boy, okay. Rain feels a bit bad. He's going to pull him off and kind of pull him into like a backwards hug, like partially restraining him, but also like just trying to like hold him.
Mm-hmm.
Rain has not noticed the missing member.
Hellebore, you were going to say something?
Yeah. Hellebore lets out a... Oh god. I feel like most of this fucking island can probably hear this. As she... The combination of the frustration of realizing that He's gone. She had to flee again. She is away from him. She failed. Combined with the fact that she does not see Helly right now is too fucking much. Like, she roars and screams. Like, awful, awful sound, and is going to beeline it for the nearest tree.
As you kind of scream out, you do seem to garner some attention. You make your way over to the nearest tree, which is not super far. I assume you are opening that gate to the ritual site.
Is anyone trying to stop her?
I mean,
Rain is distracted. I think the only one who could is Akatala right now.
Yeah.
Or Dee Dee. Actually, Dee Dee would know what Helly was planning, so...
that's a fair point, actually. I do think Dee Dee would kind of call out to Hellebore, basically say something along the lines of, like, Hellebore, wait, no, she has a plan!
I might have a thing, but I need the fucking list to load.
She stops and just whips around. What's the plan?
I don't know, but she told me to leave her. She wouldn't have done that if she didn't have a plan. She's got Philly.
I'm not letting someone else sacrifice themselves for me, no! And she is going to run to the tree.
Oh no.
You open the gateway just in time to watch as V appears and her and Helly vanish. You see as Helly vanishes from Damon's grasp, he immediately whips around looking at Wolf. Are you going all the way through the gateway? Are you stepping into the ritual site?
Okay, so I see...
You see V appear and pull Helly away.
In order for her to cast that magic, she has to drop her wild shape. So she's not transformed right now.
Mm-hmm.
And using that magic pulled out her trump card, which I'm so fucking sad I didn't get to use Sunbeam. I had plans. I'm really fucking sad about that. But no. I feel like, oh god. There is fucking World War whatever going on in her head right now of the pros and cons of doing this. Her body wants to go in there so badly, but any rationality that she had left, any amount of survivability, knows that that's not even like honorably fighting in combat at this point, because that's done. She's left. She would just be killing herself. And I think that's just enough that she does step back. Oh, okay. Actually, Motherfucker. Do I think? I hate this so much. Oh my god. Is this around the time where, like, he's in the ritual circle?
He is marching over to grab Wolf right now. So he's not made it to the ritual circle yet.
you do remember that Helly fucked with that circle.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's more just the fact that, like, she doesn't have any other way of really going back for her other than stepping through right now, and she doesn't want to be away from Ellie.
I mean, Dee Dee's right there. Like, it's once a day, but like,
Exactly. Like, you
Ellie
think she's
can
gonna
just
be able
tele-
to sleep like this?
I mean, you could ask Rain to sending Helly something. And also, you're at APS Island. They probably have someone else that can teleport there and get Helly.
You have seen Ariane teleport.
Yeah, she doesn't like asking people to do things. Because, like, in her mind, it's like, oh, I owe them something now.
Okay, stop
Instead of
being
Helly.
so fucking relatable. Holy shit. Enough of that. Get out of here with that shit. How dare you?
Oh, fucking god. Okay.
I can't
She's
tell if
just
the
gonna
earth
step
is shaking or
back.
if it's just my house. What the fuck?
I think it's just your house. I'm
Oh
fine over
my.
here.
Weird. Okay. Sorry. I thought I didn't realize I was unmuted.
She's not gonna step through. She is gonna step back and, just collapse, sobbing, beside this tree.
I will say, when Dee Dee started yelling, Akatala would have been like, oh shit, and like bolt after Hellebore, not being able to make it in time if she was going to go through. But if she decides not to, then Akatala like gets there, probably as she collapses and kind of places a hand on her shoulder, crouching down beside her.
Is Vemfer awake or just stable?
Just stable right now.
Okay, cool.
She is stable though. Just for the
Yes.
record, Vemfer is stable. I DM'd Tate directly, but I didn't say it verbally to the rest of you.
Oh, I thought you did. My bad.
No.
Fair enough.
My bad. You didn't hear shit from me. You have no idea.
But you do see, as Hellebore is like having this World War go on in her head, two medics do kind of rush over to begin to heal Vemfer. A faint light glow, kind of radiating from their hands as they kneel over her. One of them clutches at an amulet that at first glance appears to be the the symbol of Crashalis, but there is a shield attached to the hand that holds the earth in the symbol. Anyone who would like to, who is paying attention to that, can roll a religion check. Though you've all
I think I'll roll.
you've all
I'm gonna roll damage. I can see it right now. Totally.
you've all seen this symbol. At least those of you who are here have seen this symbol before. But the religion check would just be to see if you could remember what it means.
Ella's already headed over towards Hellebore. She's not looking.
Okay, fair enough. You see as you kind of get to Hellebore, you help her. Vemfer, you return to consciousness with minimum 6 hit points.
Yippee!
And you hear the sound of footsteps descending the stairs of the front halls. As Rain, are you gonna look towards the sound of the footsteps, or Akatala, either of you?
No.
I feel like Rain's. How is Zed reacting right now to being
Still completely
restrained?
dissociated.
Okay. I feel like Rain's still focusing on Zed. Sorry.
Okay. Vemfer,
Yeah,
as
neither
you,
of them are paying attention.
as you return to consciousness, you hear the sound of footsteps approaching. You hear, I assume, a faint crying from Hellebore, or not so faint?
not fate.
You hear crying from Hellebore.
She's getting a scan of the whole area, trying to
Okay.
figure out where she is. What the fuck is happening?
I don't believe you've ever been to APS.
No, she has not.
So you look around you and you see white stone everywhere. The only place that you see any sign of like even the ground is made of this white stone, save for like specific plant potters and like patches of grass and tree. It almost looks like you're like on an artificial island or something. There's these canals and waterways that feed through everything, and buildings and people. And directly in front of you is the largest building of them all, a beautiful, what looks like marble building with a large kind of golden ring atop it. And descending the stairs at the front hall of that building is a tiefling man with kind of dark gray skin, short white hair, a fairly formal, long white hair done up in a ponytail over that kind of rests over one shoulder, a pointed tail, somewhat formal clothing, a singular curled horn on his left side, and his right horn is broken. As he approaches, he kind of takes a glance over the scene and says, "Well, this is certainly not something you see every day here."
Vembra's the only one who could really speak right now. That's awesome, guys.
This is perfect.
This is incredible. Oh no, we're going back to jail. She kind of like she'll sit up a bit, kind of trying to like brush the medics off her. It's like, where are we? It's just like outwardly to anyone.
Welcome to APS Island. I am Tatum Smokesend, diplomacy chief of APS. He kind of glances over at Hellebore and then to Rain. I take it then you're friends with those two?
I am.
Well, good to see that they're still alive.
I think it's at this point she kind of realizes Helly is not here. And we'll kind of try to get to her feet as quickly as she can. And
Whoa. Careful.
I'm
quite
fine.
Injured. You don't look
we'll-
fine.
We'll second wind. the arm will give like a whir as she does.
Okay.
Just need to... that's not great. It's 13 for that. She seeing Hellebore's current condition, going, we're not gonna fuck with that. We're gonna walk over to Rain and kind of kneel beside him. And it's like, okay, what's happening? Where are we? Are you good?
So you're kneeling next to Rain, who is currently restraining the.
Yeah. She's gonna kind of help. Like she'll help. I wasn't here for that description. I don't know what the fuck is here.
Okay.
Rain is holding Zed, the goblin vampire.
Yeah.
The one that was just attacking you all, you know. Rain has got his. He's like got him pinned to. Rain is standing behind him, like arms wrapped around the goblin's arms, so that he can't move, but the goblin also does not seem to be resisting. He's like
Okay.
full on zoned out.
Okay, so okay, Vemver is not too worried about that then. Ed will just like walk over. Where are we? What happened? Where is everyone? Where is Helly? Where is my
Where's
sister?
Helly? Rain is going to look around. This is the first time he's noticed Helly's gone.
You're kidding. What happened? Why?
What?
Is she okay?
Helly? No,
Dee
Helly
Dee
was
kind
supposed
of
to.
flutters over to you. It's okay. She has a plan.
What plan? She was
What
supposed to
about
be with
me?
us.
She told me to leave without her.
And you listened?
I kind of have to.
What was her plan?
I don't know, but she definitely had a plan. She wouldn't have done that if she didn't. Reforming isn't pleasant, and I know she wouldn't have just willingly sacrificed herself.
Vemver just kind of gives like this deep sigh. And the kid just puts her head in her hands. Like, so she was still alive, or she was still conscious when she sent you to teleport us. Then yes.
Yes.
God, she'll be fine. We don't need to worry about her. She definitely has something up her sleeve. How are the rest of you then?
Akatala, Rain, and Vemfer, could each of you roll perception checks, please?
Oh boy, oh boy. I would like to use charge to reroll that. Tabby, how many charges do we have left? Hold on.
We have used 4, so we still have 6 left.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use a charge to reroll that. I got an 8 originally. That's much better. That's gonna be 17.
Akatala's a little distracted with Halivor. I don't think she's no, she wouldn't be paying too much attention.
So,
She's
Rain,
more
what did you
worried
get?
about getting Halivor to calm down.
Seeing your dice roll on my screen is crazy.
Yeah, I forgot to roll the damage for summoning these, so I was just doing that.
Rain, what did you get?
17.
Akatala?
Not rolling. She's a bit too busy paying attention to.
Oh, okay. Vemfer?
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't think I was included in that. You said perception, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. You both see someone else exit the main hall of APS, and is just like walking straight at Akatala. They are
Akatala?
kind of younger humanoid woman, a kind of tail, like a fluffy tail out the back, a pair of pointed animal-like ears, potentially feline, and like shoulder-length, fluffy, light blue hair. They've got a kind of overcoat and what looks to be a sailor's outfit. Like a naval uniform kind of thing, and they are walking straight at Akatala.
Vemver's gonna kind of move between the two of them as she sees this is Akatala on your feet. You have someone.
Out of the way. This is official APS business.
I mean, well, the whole Vemfer waking up thing is kind of happening. The Akatala got over to Halivor, and unless she gets kind of pushed off, is kind of like wrapping her arms around Halivor in a way that could be broken out of very easily, but it's more so just trying to like steady the small crying, very
Death machine.
small.
The small crying death machine.
Yeah, that. And is going to Not quietly, because if it's quiet, I don't know if it can be heard over Helibor's sobbing, but is like muttering into Helibor's head, really. Just, I know I'm probably the last person you want nearby you right now, but I'm the one here. You need to breathe. It's gonna be okay. It might not be now, but it will be, and I need you to just breathe for a second, okay?
Halipar is definitely having trouble doing the breathing thing.
Yeah.
She's not trying to break away from you. She's not exactly like leaning into the touch like she normally does with physical contact from pretty much anyone. But she's not trying to get away. I do think that in the amount of time that Vimper, kind of takes to figure things out with Rain, this probably transitions pretty fucking fast from like the despair sobbing to anger, like tantrum, I need to hit something, just rage, as she starts punching the ground, like just screaming at the top of her lungs, punching the ground before standing up, getting out her scythe, and just hitting the ground repeatedly as hard as she can. Like she's having a fucking moment right now.
Punching the ground, Hakatala would leave alone. The scythe starts coming out, and Hakatala kind of like attempts to grab Helibor's hands a little, and it's just like, okay, maybe not. Maybe we don't
Left-handed
wanna
anger.
draw
Left-handed
weapons.
left-handed anger. If anyone's seen that video.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Just unarmed anger. We can you'll. This is a very bad idea. But I don't know if she's strong enough to actually stop Helibor from doing anything, but is gonna kind of attempt. But attempt in a way that she absolutely will just fucking move if there is a swing happening. She's not gonna risk getting hit.
I have a really dumb idea. We see this person walking towards us. Vemper gets up, walks on, tell us, switch with me, and then like they just switch positions.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep, switch with me, and then like hear me out though. That's kind of funny.
Is that what happens then? Instead of Vemford getting in the way?
That's entirely up to Akadal.
Does Vemford at least try?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's in my lungs. Oh my god.
No. You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
We're coughing and then
It's in my lungs. I'm okay. I got a freezy because it's really fucking hot there.
That's
so
understandable.
fun. That's understandable, but also that's so fun getting that in your that's fair. Okay.
Does Akatala let him move them?
She'll kind of like look up at Vemper and will be like, "Oh, thank fuck you're awake."
There is no time for like exchange. It is switch with me, and then Vemper is moving you.
Okay, fair enough. So this still happens while she's being moved.
Fair enough.
It's very calm. It's like, okay, good, you're awake. Anyways, what? Oh, hello.
As you are kind of having that exchange, you feel someone grab your arm and hear something click as a manacle is wrapped around your wrist.
We're gonna extend our other arm outwards, and we'll kind of like step back. So what we're really doing is actually we're extending the arm that got the thing clicked around it forwards and stepping back kind of at the same time, and we're going, oh, hello.
As you turn, you recognize Alwadan, the naval chief of APS, as she grabs your other arm and
She can fucking try.
as she reaches to grab your other arm and says,
We're spinning.
as
Dancing.
As she says, as she reaches for your other arm, she says, under the law of Azius Protective Services, don't resist. You're under arrest, Dread Pirates Molitium.
We're continuing to walk in circles.
Akatala,
Like
please
literally,
don't make this
I
harder than
I
it
will
has to be.
circle her if I need. I will circle them if I need to.
Uh,
Under what grounds exactly? Because last time I checked, there wasn't much of a record left.
under charges of piracy? Yes, there weren't many records left until you set a boat on fire a week ago.
That wasn't me.
It was your crew.
It wasn't me. I have no idea about this.
You're under arrest. Just don't make this harder than it has to be.
No, I don't think I am. I don't exactly feel like it.
Have you ever... She lowers her voice. Have you ever even set foot in Praesidium? You know you're getting out of this. Just don't make it harder than it has to be. Don't add resisting to your charges.
Yeah, but you see, we're a little not. Time is not good, considering we're dealing with nothing
don't care.
in particular. I don't.
You're in
No, I
my...
know you don't.
You set foot on my doorstep. I can't not arrest you.
Oh, but where's the fun in that?
Look,
How long will this take?
If you cooperate, 30 minutes.
Okay, just a couple steps this way for a second. Just walk with me for a minute, and we'll like back up towards Vemfer. We'll kind of lean into Vemfer to get her attention, and we'll mutter, "I'll be right back." An hour tops, and we'll say, "Okay, let's do this."
Do you let her put the manacles the rest of the way on?
No,
I need... Give me your other
we
hand.
can walk.
Akatala.
We can walk.
Akatala.
Don't like them. They're so itchy.
I don't care.
Cold.
I have to do this because you literally set foot on my doorstep.
I set no foots anywhere. I got put
don't
here.
want to do this either, Akatala.
Fine. Whiny toddler-esque, like kind of swishy, like her entire body like swishes in that like back and forth kind of way. She's like fine as her tail kind of twitches, very agitated, and will very slowly and almost disgusted will give her other hand.
She will take your other hand and she will bind the manacles. Come on. Stop.
These are too loose to be anything fun. Ugh, could slip out of these easy.
Vemfer takes note.
If you want them tighter, by all means. I was trying to be accommodating of my guest. And she will tighten them until they are like literally pinching your wrists, and then will pull you by the manacles into the building.
If I don't know if is Vemfer going to be looking at any point during this? Or
That
is she gonna be
depends
focused
on how
Hellebore?
this next interaction between Vemfer and Hellebore goes.
Okay, we'll pan back there.
Okay, so the idea is essentially switches with her and then waits for like the upswing of the scythe and just kind of grabs a part of the handle and tries to not like pull the scythe out of Hellebore's hand, but kind of like use that as a lever to jerk all of Hellebore into like a hug, but less comforting, more aggressive. Just kind of like a grapple that could be seen as a hug.
I would call for an athletics, a contested athletics.
Woohoo!
The 19.
That is a 27.
Yeah, you kind of go to swing your scythe back into the ground, and Vemfer just kind of grabs it and then pulls you into a hug.
And then kind of like kneels down and is just, I know we're upset, I know we're mad. Attacking the floor won't do any good. Just I'm not gonna stop you from being mad. Scream and flail all you want, but do not lashing out this way is going to hurt more people than it's going to help people. So just scream. Do everything else.
Scream and be as mad as you want, but don't break your weapon. Come on.
But don't lash out while there are people around. You're gonna hurt someone. Let's be rational.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's bad when
scream.
Vimper is the voice of reason.
She's gonna have her own fit later. She knows having it now is only gonna do worse.
See, Wilbur ain't got that discipline and that self-control.
Just like scream, yell, flail, but do not do it with the scythe. Let go of the scythe.
All right. Do we want? Oh no, this is so much. I'm overwhelmed and sad, Hellebore. Or do we want feral Hellebore right now?
I feel like
I think
this
both
does
are
call
very
for
valid.
feral.
What was that, Talon?
This does feel like it calls for feral.
All right. You pull her into the hug, and she is like heaving, like breathing, like her teeth are bared. There's like a bit of like slobber basically like leaking out of her mouth. She looks completely unhinged at the moment, and with the proximity, it's too much, and she just goes to bite you.
That's fine. Oh, and we're gonna have that done telepathically, so Vemfer isn't shouting either.
Fair enough. I would say roll unarmed strike at advantage is what I'll say.
With advantage, that's a soft 20.
That misses. However, can I say? Can I say?
I feel
I had
like
the
in this
idea-
case, a miss is more just she bites your armor instead of your flesh.
That's exactly because my exact
Yeah,
idea was
your
to
armor
let
or
the
your
bite go
arm,
through,
like-
but do it on the arm and then
Mhm.
use the arm as a gag, essentially.
Yeah.
And just let her bite down on that.
Yeah,
If she's
I'll-
gonna do
I'll
anything,
allow
bite the arm,
You're ready for a cat bite mark in your metal arm?
essentially.
Yeah, I will 100% allow that.
Cool.
All right.
The plan is to not stop Hellebore from lashing out. It's to stop her from lashing out in a way that's gonna actually hurt someone.
Okay.
Which is essentially just the scythe. She's like gonna be able to do pretty much anything else. You let go of the scythe, I let go of you. Just let go of the scythe.
She moves to put the scythe and is going to take advantage of having something that she can buy onto to just go feral on your arm, like biting it as hard as she can. She's like ripping her head like side to side, like full on dog with an animal right now.
I'm thinking more like police, like training animal.
Yes,
essentially.
exactly.
Light
Exactly.
jacket.
Yes.
Oh, I love those
exactly.
things.
And she is going to use that to get her anger out at the moment.
Vemfer is not going to stop that. She'll just leave the arm in place.
Okay. So, that brings us back to Akatala's question. Does Vemfer look at any point as she's being
Especially
led
during
away?
the tough comments.
Once Hellebore is like content at just beating the fuck out of her prosthetic, she will like glance back for a moment.
Okay. When it gets to the cuffs getting tightened, Akatala like kind of leans back a little bit and goes, "See, that's better," and will kind of turn and wink at Thumper, and then we'll follow behind with no issues.
Okay. Meanwhile,
That's what I wanted to do. It's funny.
I love that.
Meanwhile, Rain, you are. This is starting to feel too hopeful. Hang on. It's like I need something.
Things are beginning to seem too in your area. I gotta fix this.
Hang on. I need something neutral.
Neutral.
Neutral. Okay. You are still hugging Zed. He is still just dissociating.
All right. After a little bit, I imagine Rain would probably get a bit tired of, the having to be hunched over fully. Because there's a height difference there, especially with, the fucking shoes.
Mm-hmm.
So Rain would kind of go to kneel down and just try to bring Zed down with him, sitting them both down on the ground. And does Zed give any form of response, or is it just still heavy dissociation?
Zed goes down with you, but is still just dissociating.
Rain's going to pull some rope from his bag, and Rain is going to bind him. As much as he hates to do it, Zed is still a danger.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to bind his hands behind him.
Okay.
And make sure he can't get out. And where exactly are we? Where did we appear? Just so I get the right area.
Literally right, like, at the base of the stairs leading up into the main building. Like the central HQ building.
I feel like we should try to get out of this area.
There are 2 APS chiefs here. Or one of them is walking away, but Tatum is kind of awkwardly standing off to the side because no one seems to be acknowledging him and he doesn't know how to handle that.
Aw, poor baby.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Rain will kind of move to be in front of Zed, and Rain will just kind of put a hand on Zed's cheek and just kind of wait. He's not going to do much to try to shock him out of it, because unfortunately, it's probably better that he's in this state for a little bit at least until things settle down here.
Okay. Zed will continue dissociating for an hour.
Are we all sitting here for an hour? Are they going to try to move us? What's the plan?
I think was during the explanation Vemfer got about everything, would she have been told about Talzin? I imagine she would have been told about Talzin and APS and everything on APS, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine so.
So after a bit, while Helivor is having her whole flail, she's gonna look to Rain and just you have friends here, correct? Would you be able to get any of them down here?
Oh boy. Now the real question is, which friend does Rain call?
I feel like Rain would call for Talzin if that's the case.
My main thing is that if we call Talzin would probably try and bring Arian with him, and then Arian could probably try and do something with Zed.
Yeah, I feel like Rain would get Talzin.
Okay.
Rain is going to cast Ascending to Talzin, and it's going to be very short, very simple. Probably the only time Rain's ever done something like that. It's very out of Rain character. Rain will just say, Talzin, if you're at APS, can you meet us at the entrance of the main building?
Talzin,
Yo.
you currently are sitting or standing, sorry, at your workstation. Essentially, you are looking down at notes of various blood magic things, and you see, like, you've got like some vials of your own blood that you've been testing on. You hear Rain's voice in your mind. You are on the third from the top floor of Ariane's tower, which is in a demiplane. You had been in APS before you went into the demiplane. You hear Rain's voice with this. You know Ariane is here, as is Rindal. Both of them are performing their own experiments on a few different things, including your blood and Fenrir's, up on the top floor, which is Ariane's office. What do you say?
I think he takes like a good second to process, to like, oh shit, oh my, oh, whoa. And then just quick response back, just, I'll be there as soon as I can. And he is going to, he doesn't put anything away. He immediately stops what he's doing and he's going to run to try and get the both of them.
Okay. Making your way up to the third floor is easy enough. The demiplane operates by different rules, different laws of physics, and it took a little bit to get used to, but you step out into the kind of central tower. There is no stairway, there is no anything like that, but as you step out to the platform at the edge of your room, you will yourself up, and you go. As you will yourself up, you ascend up to the top floor, which only has one room. As you land on the platform at the edge of Ariane's room, the door is slightly ajar. You can hear the two talking inside, as Rindal says, That's interesting. Do you think it has something to do with the demon? And you hear, I assume you're entering inside?
He's gonna like quietly knock on the door and wait a second and open it.
Okay. As you knock, there's, you hear Ariane say, "Come in." As you push open the door, you see the two of them are stood over a vial of a kind of viscous black liquid. Ariane kind of turns to look at you. Welcome, Talzin. Did you discover something?
I'm working on it. But
Of course.
Rain just appeared back in APS. Would we be able to go real quick? They sounded kind of worried.
Well, I suppose they would want an update on Fenrir. Rindal?
If nothing else.
Rindal nods, and the two of them kind of begin to walk towards you, and you make your way down to the bottom where the exit to the tower lies. As you push the door open and step out. Stepping out creates that gateway between the demiplane and the material, and you step out into APS Island, into the main building. As you make your way into the lobby, you see Alwaden, the naval chief, as she is dragging a tiefling woman who you do not recognize by the manacles and just kind of muttering under her breath as she says, Akatala, stop making this harder than it has to be.
But where's the fun in that? As she's still like kind of leaning back, so there's like tension on her hands and the manacles, and is just swaying back and forth while still walking forwards at a normal pace.
The fun in that is that we both get to get back to what we need to be doing. Alwaden kind of gives you, Ariane, and Rindal a wave as she begins to walk towards the prisoner processing area. The three of you step out, make your way down the stairs, and lo and behold, you see Rain, you see Zed, you see Hellebore. You do not see Helly, and you see a dragonborn that you don't recognize. And you don't see Div.
I don't see Div.
You don't see Div. Talzin's immediately assuming the worst.
Especially because Hellebore's crying.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty common, so.
It do be.
You're not wrong.
It is just like it just dead sprints to Rain, and then
seeing the state that Hellebore's in, Rindal will pick up her pace and make her way over to Hellebore, but we'll cover that in a minute.
He'll get to Rain and was like, "What happened? Are you okay?" It's kind of who's that? Where's Helly? Where's Div?
Oh boy. Rain kind of takes a moment to look around, and as far as I know, they're both alive. We haven't seen Div in a little while, though. Div left.
Okay, that's not awful.
Helly is a different story altogether, though. I think, well, Helly's sister might be able to better explain what might be going on there.
It like looks, kind of sees Vem for a second, like just kind of like takes a step back. I'm okay.
Dang, Tate, why don't you talk to yourself for a minute here?
Ariane kind of.
No, that isn't even me trying to not like self-harm. I don't think you can convince Talon to go talk to her right now. Tells him to go talk to her right now. Yeah, me. Yeah, I'm pulling Talon.
Hi. Why am I here? I'm supposed to be God.
What? Die.
Ariane.
Why am I here? I'm supposed to be God. It is powerful.
What an incredible sentence.
Ariane sighs. I'll talk to her. But first, is everything all right? Are you okay? Are they okay? And Ariane kind of glances at Zed, who is still dissociating.
Rain will just kind of like try to pat them on the head a little. No, they're not.
What's wrong with them?
I don't. Rain's gonna actually check for a pulse.
No pulse.
On a vampire, yes, that'll work.
Yes. That. Hey, look, Rain's just making sure to verify. Fact check.
No pulse.
Okay, that's what we figured.
Zed is still breathing.
Vampire spawn.
We pulled them out of a bad situation. And
Struggling to cope?
maybe they might decide that they want to attack and try to kill us after this. I'm hoping to help them.
There's not much I can do, but I think I know someone who can help.
Please. Rain will look over and just glance back and forth.
Ariane kind of offers a hand out to, place a hand on Zed's shoulder as he says, "Do you want to come with me? I have a friend who might be able to help you." Zed doesn't seem to respond, but Ariane will kind of gently guide Zed up and he will stand. "You're welcome to come, too, if you'd like, Rain."
Oh boy. Okay, so Rain's going to.
We're just going to
Rain
the
takes-
library. You know where that is.
Rain will glance back towards Hellebore and see that Hellebore has her other friends here. And Rain's going to walk off with Zed and them.
Okay. We'll come back to this in a minute. Is Talzin going with?
I'm currently debating if Talson's.
We're really splitting the party, guys.
I think he would.
Okay.
I think he trusts everyone else enough, and Helly's sister to be like okay with help. I don't think he needs. He doesn't. He needs to be here for this exact second.
We'll come back to the three of you in a second then. Them for Hellebore, as Hellebore is kind of having her panic attack. You, unfamiliar to you, Vemfer, see a woman, long blonde hair, markings on her arms, as she kind of drops to a knee next to Hellebore. She looks at her. "Is everything all right?" As you, Hellebore, recognize Rindal. Talk to me.
No, we're still being gagged on.
Yes.
She will kind of gently place a hand on your head. I forgot about the gag.
Hellebore flinches, and I feel like she was, because this has probably went on for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She has kind of reached the point where like she's still holding on, but she's stopped like actively like shaking and attacking. She's calmed down just enough to where like kind of embarrassed to let go because she's embarrassed of what she just did. So she's just kind of hanging there.
I think with that, like as things calm down, Vemper would have not loosened enough to let go of her, but it is more gentle now. It's less forceful, more gentle. It's more like an actual hug now, while still keeping the biters in place.
She will open her mouth and let go. You have a fucking cat indention in there now, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine there's several.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And she just kind of takes a step back and hangs her head down. She's still crying.
Usually, you take us a step back into Vemper more, like.
Oh, Venfer's in front of her, right?
No, Vemper grabbed her from behind.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, she tries to just wriggle away to the side, I think.
Yeah, the way I had imagined that I probably should have described it was like hug from behind, like holding not Vemfer, holding Hellebore's head kind of in the crevice of where her elbow would be on the prosthetic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's less that she's biting on the actual forearm and just like kind of that little elbow area, so there's less to like move and like wriggle around in. But then once, yeah, she would have she would let go a little bit at least. She would ease up.
Fair enough.
All right. Caliber's gonna try to take a few steps back. Do you let her go?
Yes.
Okay. She takes a very fucking deep breath and looks away. I'm sorry, Vimfer. That was
A very
inappropriate.
reasonable reaction to everything that just happened. Do not apologize.
I shouldn't have let you worry. Helly should be okay. I saw V took her out. Unless something else happens, she should be okay. We just need to get her as soon as possible. Hi, Raindoll. I am sorry that you had to see this.
It's alright. I'm just glad to see you're alright. You said...
Alright is relative.
Glad to see you're alive. You said Helly was... not in danger, necessarily, but... Rindal kind of glances around. Clearly not here.
Just true. I hate. I'm incredibly sorry to ask. You've already done so much for us, but we need to be able to talk to her. I guess Rain could, but I need to know where she's at, and we need someone to go get her and bring her here. Hopefully, we were fighting vampires. They might be able to track her. They might be able to. I don't know. I mean, they're good at that. What they do is like they hunt people. So they might be able to hunt her down, and she needs to be right here. She needs to be here right now. Not that I'd be able to really help because I wasn't any help back then, but I need her here.
She kind of glances behind her. It's clear she's expecting to see someone, and you see her face kind of drops when Ariane's not there. As she kind of... I can talk to her, at least. When Ariane gets back, he might be able to teleport.
Can you say something right now? I have to know that she's still alive. Oh my god. Can you ask her if she's okay, where she's at right now, and to um maybe meet us or meet at where's somewhere close by and safe relatively. In front of Vendoria City, maybe.
Okay.
It should not be being attacked anymore, I think.
Adoria City is safe. We handled that. She takes a deep breath as she says, Helly, Helibor's concerned for you. Are you alive? She wants you to meet Ariane at Adoria City.
Let me type out my response. Uh, Helly responds, which is exactly 25 words. I'm alive. The ritual failed. Damon sacrificed the other guy. My plan worked. I'll head to Adoria now. Tell Hellebore I love her. Vim too.
Rindal kind of sighs with relief. As she looks to you, Hellebore. She's alive. She'll head to Adoria now. She wanted you and someone named Vem to know that she loves you too.
Vemfer can ease this obstacle.
I take
Hi,
it you're
I'm Vemfer.
Vemfer. Rindal Devlin. Her,
Vemfer Treachery.
her niece. And she nods at Hellebore.
I'm Helper's sister.
Ah,
Helly's sister.
Helly's sister, sorry. I know what I'm talking about. It's your guys' fault for having the same fucking name.
hence treachery. Vemfer of the Ninth, it is my pleasure as the chief alchemist of APS to welcome you to APS Island.
I'm not nearly as noble.
I certainly hope our first impressions with Princess Alicia have not soiled any potential relationship with the Nine.
That is not up for me to decide.
She nods.
I'm barely anything more than a bodyguard at this. She wouldn't say it this much. I'm barely anything more than a bodyguard.
Well, I'm sure you're a damn good one.
Certainly try my best. We're gonna ignore the fact that she was dead like 4 minutes ago.
Rindal kind of reaches into her bag and pulls out a few vials with a kind of viscous red liquid, and she'll hand two of them to you, two of them to Hellebore, as she says, "Drink these. They'll maybe help you feel a bit better. Just standard healing potions."
I appreciate them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Randall. I wasn't injured, but I'll hold on to them.
They
I
tend to help with nerves a little bit.
oh well. I should still conserve my resources because we need to go out and fight really soon again. I'm sure. So
They tend to help with nerves. Suddenly, Hellebore has an addiction to healing potions.
I need vials of these now. 500.
what level of healing potions are these?
Just basic healing potions.
Stay injured. Okay.
Yeah. No, when she said they help with nerves, in my head at least, like there is absolutely like genuine healing properties that healing potions have, but also, like it is partially just a fucking adrenaline shot, which at least sometimes can help with nervousness. But meanwhile, we're gonna cut away to Ariane, Talzin, and Rain and Zed. As you guys make your way towards the library, Ariane leads you inside and will kind of approach a door that wasn't here the last time you were here, Rain. And will kind of push the door open and lead you down a set of stairs that are through the door. As you make your way down, you hear two voices kind of in the midst of conversating, as one of them says, "I personally thought it was quite intriguing having the prince be adopted. I personally quite a fan of the concept of blood family not mattering. And, I mean, in a world without crests, I guess that would be the case, wouldn't it? As another voice, the other voice responds, yeah, but the fact that the world is still established to care about bloodlines, it doesn't make sense that, the royal family being so open about the... as Ariane reaches the bottom of the stairs, you recognize both people in the room. You recognize Critical from the Praesidium Citadel, the tiefling vampire bard, and you recognize Ethan, the vampire spawn who you met the first time you came to APS Island, who had been bitten only 3 days prior to... No, I don't think you ever spoke to him. I think only Todd did.
Only Todd did.
Yeah. Never mind. You recognize Critical, and there's another man, pale skin, white hair, red eyes, and fangs, but otherwise appears human. The two of them are conversating over...
Appear to be human. Sorry.
The two of them are conversating over two copies of the same book that lay on a table in front of them. And there's a shelf, like a much smaller shelf than the library above, of books, as they both kind of glance at Arian as he reaches the bottom of the stairs. Critical smiles as he sees you, Rain, and Talzin, you would have met both of these two at this point. This is
I was also in prison. So.
Well, you met Critical in prison, but you would have also met Ethan at this point.
Yeah.
This is the vampire support group and book club.
I love that. It's so good.
As they look up, as Ariane approaches, Critical smiles as he sees Rain and Talzin, and says, Rain, welcome. Can we help you, Ariane? As Ariane kind of gestures for Zed to step forward, Zed kind of finally doing something without being specifically, like, pushed or pulled, will kind of take a half step forward as Ariane says, this is another spawn. You see Ethan's face kind of shifts to one of sympathy, and Critical kind of, his face drops as well, a more serious look, as Ethan will kind of take a few steps forward and offer a hand out to Zed.
Zed is still bound.
Yeah. Ethan doesn't notice that immediately, but as he does, he kind of awkwardly pulls his hand back, but he says, you're safe here. Your masters can't reach us. Zed just kind of stands there for a long moment, before he finally croaks out something as he just says, Rain.
Rain, Rain's been trying to operate with, like, keeping distance but also caring, because he does understand that this situation is dangerous. Zed is dangerous, but that is all it takes for Rain's face to just fall, and he's immediately at Zed's side, grabbing his shoulder. I'm here. Are you... Oh, what do you remember? Are you okay? How can I help?
Zed kind of glances around. It's like slowly his eyes kind of pan the room. He doesn't look at you as he says, where's Nix?
He's alive. He's all right. Well, You can see him soon, I promise. We can... We can all meet up.
How? Where? I don't... Critical kind of approaches and says, "It's all right. It takes a long time to adjust." How long were you under the Zed control? Zed goes quiet. I don't know.
Okay, so when was how many years has it been since his body hit the floor?
That's a good question, Rain. How long has Rain been living in the surface world?
I don't remember.
You never told me.
Hold on. I know it's been a hot minute. Let me double check. I think you. Give me one moment.
You said you wanted to change it from a few days to a few years, but you never gave me a specific. Rain?
I've been messaging you. Have you not been seeing the
Oh,
messages?
no, sorry. Yes, that's cool. I'm okay with
that's
that.
kind of what I thought, and I'm pretty sure we have that in DM somewhere, like something similar. But okay. Rain would speak up though, and say, I think it's been about 7 years.
Critical kind of nods. I imagine the transitional period will be difficult then. The longer you spend answering to mind-controlling masters, the longer it takes to get a sense of yourself. Maybe a few months, even a year, before he's himself again.
Do we need to worry about him falling on Jerry again? I'm. Is it? We didn't do anything to him except get him away. So is it the distance that did this? What exactly?
Ariane kind of speaks up. A vampire spawn usually can act on their own independently if they don't have a specific given command. This kind of response, from what we've observed, seems to come from when a spawn is constantly operating under commands, never given any room to be themselves, and are suddenly and rapidly separated from their master. It's what happened to me as well.
Was it more harmful to separate them like this?
Not in the long run. It is...
There.
It's more dangerous to keep them in contact with the vampiric masters.
I'm going to be completely honest. Zed has killed people before.
So did I, under Molina's command.
Okay.
This isn't...
You guys will be easy with him. I can't stick around for too long. We've got things we need to finish up. Can I trust you to keep him safe, to help him?
Yes. We will look after him, make sure he's not a threat, and these two will help him be ready, help him cope. Critical nods. Well, book club doesn't feel like a club without three, so... I'm sure Zed will fit right in.
Okay. Still having some sense of urgency considering, the fact that we still don't know where the entire party is. Rain is going to kind of put a hand on Zed's shoulder and he'll just say, Zed, I know that it's probably not the best thing, me leaving immediately. I will be in contact with you, I promise. I'll get a message to Nyx as well, see if Nyx can come by and see you. You just focus on taking care of yourself. You're going to be alright. And when we see each other again, we can talk more.
Okay.
Just be careful and... Rain's going to lean in and he's going to whisper. Trust yourself. Be careful. Stay safe.
Zed will nod.
All right, Rain's going to step back and looking over to Talzin and the others. I don't know exactly what Hellebore and them are planning, but we probably should make haste getting back to them.
Probably a good idea.
All right, Rain's gonna pawn off another one of his friends to APS.
I'm putting them all in one place, so whenever I go back and listen, they're all there.
APS is just Rain's babysitting daycare.
Rain's orphanage. Rain picking some random person just like, I like you. Sends them to APS. Now you'll always be where I want you to be.
Okay. You make your way back to the rest of the party. You make your way back to the rest of the party. Save for Akatala and Heli, obviously. And you see Rindal is sitting with them at the moment. As you guys return, Rindal will
Did you
stand.
notice Okatala leave?
Pardon?
Did Rain notice Okatala leave?
That's a good question, Rain.
I honestly don't think so. I think it might have been a little too distracted.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
considering.
So
So you're down another party member, which is
yeah, I guess
surprising.
Rain, as you
Please.
get back, you notice that Akatala seems to be missing. As Rindal notices you approaching, she gets up and quickly approaches Ariane, and she kind of pulls him aside. You hear her say, "You need to go to Adoria City now." What? What for? Their friend is there. She's alive, but it sounds like she's still in danger. Of course. Ariane will cast teleport and vanish.
Helipor, I feel like has been. There's so many things that she wants to say that she's almost like fucking Zed disassociating right now. But when she sees Rain approach, she locks back in, and she's gonna message. Rain, do you know where Domi is?
Okay. Give me a moment. Oh boy, that's a dumb one. Okay, so sorry to do this to you. Rain's gonna pretend like he didn't get the message.
Roll deception.
21.
Let me roll inside, I guess.
I'm sorry, Tori.
Good. Oh no, that's actually. Oh fuck. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Oh.
That's a 22. Oh my fucking god.
Okay. So you've gotten good at reading Rain, especially like his emotional state. You've known him for long enough. You've experienced many things with him. You see a flash of almost panic cross his face before he smooths it out and he goes about he's just walking along acting like nothing happened. You know your magic reached him, but he's not responding. He's not giving any indication that it reached him, and you also know Rain's a liar. It definitely reached him. He's trying to avoid it.
Oh, Helipor ain't in the mental state for this. Oh my god. She bolts up and starts walking over to you.
Oh fuck.
And grabs your shoulder. Rain, answer me.
Yes, Helipor?
Answer me.
Okay, let me. I feel like. Okay, no. Rain kind of stands up a bit straighter as he looks at Helipor, and he's gonna continue trying to play stupid, and he'll say, "What? Answer you for what, Helipor?" He's challenging Hellebore to say it aloud or to send it again.
Her eyes just glaze over, and she leans in a little closer. Rain. Now is not the time. I need a yes or a no.
Yeah?
You do. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe that's what I'm saying? It's definitely not what I'm... It's...
Rain, this isn't a fucking joke. If you know where it is, then answer me.
Okay, looking around, are we drawing attention now?
She did yell that part.
Vemfer looks like she's about to like step into whatever this is. Talzin is unsurprised that this is happening.
You do see Rindal is looking at you at this point, and there's like a couple APS guards that are looking in your direction, but you're not like drawing a crowd.
Talzin's gonna kind of like stomp over. Like, okay, we are in the middle of like a semi-popular area, guys. Let's not like cause a scene now.
I might have gotten more information on it, yes.
When?
Oh gosh, how long ago was Rain's last dream? The one that also... Oh gosh, this is not going to be a good answer, but...
Wasn't it in, what dream specifically?
The one where they were talking to Div's past self.
Oh fuck, that's a great question. Where were they then?
It was before the festivals, I know that.
It was before Hell.
Oh gosh. It was before Hell.
Yeah. It's been like a week and a half.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, so Rain kind of... He looks at Hellebore, trying to see where her emotional state is. I don't think he'd like that answer.
She's gonna message you. Rain? Respond to me through this. If you don't want me to lose my fucking shit.
It was before Hell. Before we visited Helle's family.
She raises her hand to her mouth and just horror.
Rain looks so ashamed of himself. And
she looks so betrayed.
Rain's going to step back. Or try to.
She didn't take her hand off your shoulder. So it's still tight to you.
Hellebore's like, oh, you're not fucking going anywhere, buddy.
Come sit with me real quick.
Rain will just try to spill out.
I mean, we did get kind of busy with a few other things. It didn't seem safe at the time to really talk about it much, and we were also busy with other things.
Still through message.
That last part was not. The part Rain said it was not.
Okay, that was me saying that what I'm about to say is still through message. But
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Deciding, you responded through message. You did.
Yeah. Statement. You didn't think that it was important enough. Have I not made it obvious that it's important enough? What more do I need to do, Rain, to stress to you that this is important? This is important to me. This is important to Dad. Dad is the most important person to me. This is my grandfather's body. This is the God I worship. How much more fucking clear can I possibly make it? Why would you not tell me why? Give me an answer on why. Because from everything that I'm seeing, this is malicious. That's the only thing I can possibly think of. You know how much this means to me.
Because I didn't know how to tell you yet. Drawing attention to its location can easily send and tip off them. I don't want them to get their hands on it.
You don't think that the longer we wait, the more likely it is that they're going to get it?
I was going to tell you soon. That's why I'm telling you now as well.
Too much is happening. Fucking much is happening.
Hey, it's okay. It'll be okay. My God, my phone is blowing up. I'm sorry if you can hear right now.
No, this is how we're messaging you. This is your brain going off like crazy head right now.
Missed getting notifications in the middle of a serious conversation.
I'm also surprised Sally doesn't have a text tone noise just ready to hit every time.
That would be so fucking funny.
Oh my God, that is
It'd be so annoying
smart.
after a while, but it's just perfect.
It would be so good. Fucking set a thing for that right now. I'll turn your.
I'll do it after session.
Thank God.
She literally looks like she's about to like pass out. Like there's too much going on. Like her brain can't fucking handle it. She just kind of grabs at her head.
Rain's going to try to okay, Rain's torn between like touching her to comfort her and giving her space. So like his hands are just like hovering near her shoulders. He's unsure if he should go through with it or not, but he's like,
Helipori, it'll be okay. We will work through this. I promise you, it's going to work out.
Is it? That was such a fucking failure, Rain. We accomplished nothing. We got decimated. It wasn't even Morlina.
We didn't.
It wasn't even the person. I need them dead. I need them all dead, Rain. It isn't enough. It isn't enough. how am I... How am I even worthy to go get Domi if I can't stop one fucking person? I can't even stop the person who took him from me.
One person who's had so much longer to perfect their craft than you. It's not surprising, Alibor, that we got decimated like that. We weren't prepared. That much is clear.
I was, though. I did everything that I could. I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I did everything in my strength to stop it, and it was not enough. It wasn't anywhere near enough. I don't...
It wasn't just sheer strength that was lacking. We all had a part to play in that. You saw how quickly Vemper went down. You're not the only one who needs to grow.
It's just how easily this could have been avoided. If I'd started earlier, if I hadn't done nothing my whole life, I could have... None of this would be happening. But it is. It is, and... I don't think it's going to be quick enough. I mean, the gap in power is... I'm getting stronger, but it's not fast enough. We're so weak. It's... By the time I'd be powerful enough to stop this, the world's already going to be over.
We will find a way. There's gotta be some other choice, something.
I don't know if you're right, Rain, but I can't give up. Either way, I have to keep going and fighting, even if it is hopeless. Well, you're going to tell me where it is, right? Later.
Yes.
Okay. We need to regroup. And
We do.
we need to go there as soon as possible. Okay?
Okay.
Rain, for the millionth time, please don't hide things from me. We're in this together, right?
Rain takes a moment to answer. He'll kind of reach out and try to grab for one of Helibor's hands. Of course, we're in this together.
Good. We're together until the end. I'll be sure of it. All right, well.
Rain's gonna pull Helibor in for a hug.
He's got to make sure to fully reconcile. He just get that cat down. she'll definitely accept the hug.
Helly. Over to you now.
Whoa!
You and V make your way to fucking
Midoriya City.
Adoria, thank you. You find Ariane on the outskirts. You are still in the ethereal when you find him. He does not seem to be able to see into the ethereal. As he kind of is anxiously waiting, looking towards the forest.
I think Helly would get right in front of him on top of while sitting on V, and then appear just to try to spook him.
As you appear, he does kind of startle. Princess,
Ariane?
I've been tasked with escorting you to APS.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm ready.
All right. Ariane will kind of set a hand on V's mane and cast teleport. Assuming you are worthy, Ariane...
Worthy?
Worthy?
Worthy.
Willing is what I meant to say. Shut up.
Okay. Assuming you are worthy of teleporting.
Worthy. Crazy. Jesus.
You you teleport. He is going to target the APS teleportation circle just to guarantee that he gets back. But you arrive, you land, he leads you out of the main building, down the stairs to where you see your friends are currently sat.
If we're in a building, I do think she would thank me and unsummon her when we get there.
As you are being led out of the building, you make your way towards the main lobby as you see a woman enter the lobby, kind of shoulder-length, fluffy blue hair, with Akatala in tow, as she says, "And there you go. How easy was that?"
All I'm saying is it could have waited.
No,
You were
it
listening.
couldn't. You landed on my doorstep. I couldn't not arrest
my
you.
fault. Oh, you could have fucking waited. You saw the situation. What do you think I'm gonna do? Run? Run where? I don't have a ship here. Where was I supposed to go? I can't teleport.
You
You
could
know
have
that.
stolen one of our ships.
I could have. It's not like I haven't done that before.
Exactly.
I mean, what? Never mind.
Which is why...
You're alive. Thank fuck. Everyone's outside. And we're gonna just ignore the fucking one behind us now.
Have I met this person that arrested Akatala?
You have not.
And Helly will assume that they're not that in command, and we'll just say, she's with me, so you can, let her go.
As she kind of
Sorry, I let go anyways.
looks you up and down, and says, "As I was saying, Dread Pirate Militium, you are free to go. I do not need to be commanded by anyone." Ariane, who is
Ben-
this? Alwoden, this is Princess Alicia of the Ninth.
I would do
Touchy.
my bow.
With that
Okay.
said, then, I'm going to return to my fleet, Ariane. I need to get off this island.
Bye, sweetheart. Till next time.
She does not justify your taunt with a response, and she will just turn on. She will just turn on her heel and walk out of the building. As
You
Ariane,
You see, that's that's the response she wanted. She wanted that, so yeah, it's great. She starts giggling.
As Ariane looks over to you, Hallie, he says, "That was Naval Chief Alwoden. I would recommend you not insult APS chiefs while you're here."
It's so easy.
Yeah, It really is. And sorry, Tala, it was the first place I thought of.
No, that's all right. I have my ways in and out of here, clearly. Um, I do have to get a message to Gellius, though. He's gonna panic.
I mean, if you give us a day, we could probably just teleport back there. Or we
It's
can get
true.
Ariane to do it.
Mm,
Or I can just send a message to Galus. I have met the man before.
yes, but I would much rather. Do you have access to scrolls that I could just kind of have one?
I will go get one sending scroll. Nothing more.
Thank you. Anyways, everyone's outside, and
Right.
last night the fiance was freaking the fuck out.
I
I
like
got
the
removed.
idea that both Akatala and Heli go thank you in that same voice at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, if they do that, then Nekatali giggles again. Anyways, last time I checked, your fiance was freaking the fuck out, and I couldn't really do much about it, and then I got removed from the situation. So
Okay.
hopefully I don't hear the sobbing anymore, so with any luck, the next noise we hear will be more sobbing, but happy tears, or just scared tears because you're here. Anyways, go say hi. It's up
Yeah,
there.
Heli
And
will pick up the pace and start and get out there.
Akata will beat her to the door and then like dramatically open it for her. And will outright like announce in fancy speak that I'm not gonna do.
Do the trumpet.
Yeah, freaking does the trumpets. Will
That was so
open
good.
door
Who did
gesture.
that?
was awesome.
I played the trombone
was
for like 5
great.
years.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Tate. That was amazing.
I can kind of just like do that shit. Anyways.
But no, big fancy words, not necessarily outright saying Princess of Hell. But we'll do a dramatic flourish and bow and we'll open the door for Helly.
So now everyone is here.
Yep.
Everyone's here.
Now it's Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Now it's
Everyone
Smash Bros.
is here.
Speaking of Smash Bros, I'm
over. Oh, go on, sorry.
nope, I was making a joke, so okay, continue.
Whose
I
bros
will-
are smashing?
I will rush over to Helibor and hug her.
I imagine that this is happening probably as she's hugging Rain, because that feels fitting. I don't think she even notices you until like someone else is hugging her, and then she whips around, sees you, and like you're on the ground. Like she is full on like pouncing on you.
Here we go.
And Akatala, you hear it. You hear the sobs of joy.
Yep.
And I think that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, I don't get to be snarky. Damn.
Thank you all for coming, both viewers and players. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. Goodbye for now, my friends.